What's up guys, it's the Sound Alchemist, and today I'm back at it again, bringing you 40 facts on the Warhammer 40k universe. This time, we will be going into the lore of the Blood Angels once again. So in recent times, with the 8th edition news coming out, we've learned that the Blood Angels are in peril. They've been separated from the rest of the Imperium, and I believe they're currently fighting Tyranids, so it's not looking so great for these guys. But Guilliman and Call have developed the Primaries Marines. And from what I've heard, they're going to be getting a great bolster to their ranks. So what I have here is an image of what a Primaries Blood Angel Marine will look like. And I love it. I just love the helmets. It really brings me back to like 30k helmets. And that just looks badass. On top of that, you can see the heraldry of like the blood ravens and all that. Actually, yeah, that is a blood raven. Never mind. That was a blood angel. But they both got similar color schemes, so we'll go with that. Anyway, another good thing about the blood angels is that they do have a lot of awesome characters. As you can see here, they've got the Sanguinor, Mephiston, Dante, Lemartes. They just got guy after guy after guy. But that's one of the reasons why I used to play Blood Angels back in the day. But anyway, I'm going a little off course. Let's get back to what this video is about. This is 40 facts on the High Chaplain, Lemartes. So Lemartes is a strong-willed chaplain of the Blood Angels, and one of the only battle brothers to date who has managed to contain the Black Rage, the other being Mephiston. He now serves as Guardian of the Lost, the Warden of the Angels' Death Company. Lemartes succumbed to the Black Rage while the Blood Angels were preparing to deploy against the Orcs on Hydraith 6. Like all members of the Death Company, his only options were to fall in battle, or, in the unlikely event that he would survive, to be executed by the High Chaplain, Astaroth. Yet, after the battle, when he was taken into the company's field Apothecarion, Lemartes insisted that he was in control of himself. Astaroth hesitated, because Lemartes was clearly in the grip of the rage, yet he was still coherent and able to restrain himself from attacking his own brothers. Astaroth made the incredible decision to send Lemartes in stasis back to Baal, their homeworld, to be thoroughly examined by the sanguinary priests. Lemartes was largely kept in the chill embrace of stasis to ensure that the safety of those around him, while also taking place during the investigation. The results reinforced Astaroth's hope that it was not a fluke. Lemartes was indeed in the grip of the Black Rage, however his mind was not riven with insanity. Somehow, through some incredible act of sheer willpower, the chaplain appeared able to hold his madness in check. Refusing to slay Lemartes, as some of the sanguinary priests wished, Astaroth awoke the chaplain from his enforced slumber and offered him a way into which he could continue to serve. Lemartes then became the Guardian of the Lost, the Warden of the Death Company. He has repaid Astaroth's faith 1,000 times over, for the Death Company has become a formidable force never seen before under his guidance. He leads his charges to ever greater renown, ensuring that the dread sacrifices of the warriors of the Death Company are never in vain. At the conclusion of a battle, Lemartes is once again placed in stasis, to slumber through the weeks and months until his bloody talents are required once more. For Lemartes, there is no longer any calm before the storm, for his life has become one constant battle after another. Unfortunately, the chaplain is living on borrowed time, for even his formidable willpower cannot keep the Black Rage at bay indefinitely. Yet, for the moment at least, Lemartes' iron will continues to hold firm. For a chapter slipping into darkness, Lemartes stands out as a symbol of hope. For if Lemartes can continue to reason and continue to serve his chapter within the insanity of the Black Rage, perhaps others can do so as well. And now into the armor and war gear of Lemartes. Like all chaplains, Lemartes wears an all-black power armor with a skull-visaged death mask, and he carries with him a Rosarius. His primary weapon is the Blood Crozius, which is an ancient Crozius arcanum that was wielded by the first Reclusiarch of the Blood Angels. After his death, it was handed down to Reclusiarch until the death of Reniel. who was killed in the attack fueled by the warp. With his death, the blood Crozius was declared tainted and cursed by the Blood Angels chapter, and now it is only wielded by the doomed Death Company chaplain, Lemartes. Sometimes Lemartes' model on the battlefield doesn't always show this, but he does indeed use a jump pack. Remember, proud sanguinius, young acolytes, when you are faced with hardship. When the armor of your faith is buckled and torn, see in your mind that magnificent hero. Think upon his deeds and be humble, for his like will never walk the galaxy again. An excerpt of Chaplain Lemartes' sermon to the Adeptus on the cult of Sanguinius. And that is all the lore we have on the Death Company chaplain Lemartes. This guy is pretty badass. I used to play him back when I used to play Space Marines, and he always did pretty bad. Yeah, he's a badass guy, but his rules weren't all up to date. Maybe I was just charging the wrong units. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about his lore, his look, his war gear. And also, I got a special treat for you guys. So, if you guys scour the webs, you can see that basically the whole, I don't know if they're calling it codex or whatever, but it's been spoiled. And there's been a bunch of leaks out. So essentially, you can get the rules and information on all the Space Marines and pretty much every other race out there right now, if you know where to look. But you didn't hear this from me. Anyway, guys, 8th edition is right around the corner. Pre-orders are this Friday, and everything will be shipped out the Friday after that. Or 2 weeks after that, sorry. So get ready for everything. Get your models painted up, because 8th edition will be here soon. Do expect 8th edition battle reports from us. We still got like 1 or 2 7th edition bat reps to edit and put out, so stay tuned for that. And that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what other suggestions you want us to cover. Also, head on over to our Instagram, Twitter, Patreon, and Facebook for more information on all things 40k and extra. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for you today. As always, I have been the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.